Hey everyone, how's it going? So what we did last time is get the retweet button working. So now if you click it, it will retweet, and if you click the same button again, it will unretweet it. So there's a couple of things we need to do now. One of them is we need to fix the way that retweets are shown in the newsfeed. Currently they've got some issues, like undefined for example. And we also need to address the button so that when you click it, it shows that it's been clicked, just like how we did with the like button. So we'll start with addressing the button and making it reflect that it's being clicked. So let's go back to common.js, and we have this code from where we copied the code from the like handler right here. So we're just going to uncomment that. Oops, I've deleted it. Let's uncomment it. And let's also remove this console.log post data. We don't want to do that anymore. So let's have a look at what we got. So this part can stay the same, button.find span, and then we want to set the text of the span, but we don't want to set it to the likes.length. What we want to set it to is the retweet users. So if I go back to the console, you'll see that we have the retweet users, which is an array of all the people that have retweeted it. Of course, there's only one person in there at the moment, and that's me. But yeah, you get what that is. So again, if this is 0, it will just take the empty single quotes and you won't see anything next to the button. If it has a value greater than 0, you'll see the number there instead. So then we're going to move down to this if statement, and we're not going to check post data.likes. We're going to check post data.retweet users. So just like that. And again, we're checking if it contains user logged in. And then if it does, we add the class active to the button. If it doesn't, we just remove it. So what that's going to do already is give us the number of people that have retweeted it. Well, it should do anyway. Oh, we have to actually retweet something first by clicking on it. And it doesn't seem to be working. So let's go to the sources tab and let's go to the common.js file and let's go down to the code in question, which is right here. So I will put a breakpoint on the if statement. Now again, you can just watch me. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Let's click, and what do we get? So retweet users it's an array. Okay, it's got nobody there. Oh wait, I know. So we're adding. This is probably working. Adding the class is probably working. I was looking for the number, but I'm willing to bet we forgot to add the span here. And when I say we forgot, I totally mean I forgot. But I bet we don't have a span inside the button. So let's go into common.js and scroll down, and yep. We don't have a span. So I'm going to copy this span from the like button, and then I'm going to paste it after the icon. And then this is going to be, instead of post data.likes, it's going to be post data.retweet users, like that. All right, retweet users, and now when we try and retweet something, we should see the number. So I'll press play on that to resume execution. And then I'm just going to refresh the page. I've already got rid of the breakpoint, so we won't hit that again. And I will click retweet, and we see the number. Happy days. So we see the number. I click it, it goes away, yeah, it's beautiful. So what next? Let's add the style real quick for the active button, because we've already written the style. It's going to be quite simple. I'll just go to the CSS file in there. We want to take this one. So I'm copying that and I will paste it below, but this is going to be .green. If you remember, we did add the class already for green. I thought we did. Yeah, right here we added the class green already. So when the post container with the class green is well, it has the button inside which has got the class active, we're going to apply a text color, and the text color is going to be some green color, but I know we haven't done that yet. So what I'm going to do is add that now. So after the red one, we're going to say dash dash green. And then the color is going to be RGB 23 191 and then 99. So that's the green we're going to use. So take that green name and let's go and add that to our CSS code down here. So now if I click retweet, it should be green, and it is. It's green. Great. And I did realize we haven't done the background color, the hover background color. So we may as well add that now. I think it'll be super quick anyway. So what we want to do is copy this whole selector right here and paste it below. And then this isn't going to be button active. It's going to be button : hover. So when you hover over the button, which is inside the post button container green element, we're going to change the text color to green, so that can stay. But then we'll also change the background color And this is going to be a green, but it's going to be a different green. And again, we don't have that yet. So I'll scroll up to the top, and I'm going to declare it another green. So I'm going to say dash green background. And then the color of this is going to be RGBA. So not RGB this time, it's RGBA. And the color is going to be 23, 191, and then 99, which is actually the same as this green, but then we're going to add some transparency. That's what the A is for. And we'll make it ever so slightly visible, and that's what the 0.1 is. If it was 0, it'd be completely invisible, like completely transparent, but if it was 1, it just wouldn't be transparent at all. So I'll take this green background text right here and just paste that color in here. We're going to say var dash green background, and then if we hover over it, we should see what we got. There, you can see it's like an ever so slight background around it. It just looks quite nice. So there's that. And we'll do the same thing for the red button while we're here. It'll just take us 2 seconds. So I'm copying this one, but I'm going to paste it above here, right underneath the red one this time. There, I'll change green to red. We want to use the red color for the text color. And then the background, we need a red background color. So scroll up again, and let's create a red background. I'll do it underneath the red color. So red background, red background, and let's call this RGBA again. And this is going to be the same color as the red also, so 226, and 34, and then 94, but then again we're going to add some transparency, so we'll add 0.1 is transparency, and that's it. Oh, I'll add a semicolon there, I forgot to do that. So yeah, we're going to take the red background text, copy that, move down here, and let's put it on the red one here, paste it in there. So now when we hover over the like button as well, we get the nice red background, but the green one is nice and green. Oh, and before we move on, make sure you remember to copy this code, otherwise you'll lose everything. So go to your CSS file, replace that, give it a save, and then you can bask in the beauty that is green and red buttons.